Dear friend, today I want to tell you something about nature of matter in chemistry. At first, I give you some knowledge about the define of chemistry. Chemistry is the branch of science which deals with the study of matter, the changes that take place in matter, and the laws which govern these changes. Or branch of chemistry is the branch of science in which we study the properties, composition and structure of matter. Today I want to focus on nature of matter. At first, matter, anything which combine or which space occupies spaces and has mass which can feel, touch in our sense organs is called matter. There are two types of matter: pure substances and mixtures or impure substances. Pure substances substance are present in without substance are present without impurities are called pure substances, and substances are not contain pure substances, it is called impure substances. So matter have two types: pure substances and impure substances. Impure substances also called mixture. Pure substances have two types: element and compound, and mixture also two types: homogeneous and heterogeneous. We know that all the matter consists of very minute particles called atoms. Some of experimental observations which suggest the existence of minute particles in matter are contained in the laws of chemical combination. The laws of chemical combination, we will now discuss two important laws of chemical combination called the laws of constant proportion and multiple proportion, are the experimental laws which ultimately lead to the idea of atoms being the smallest unit of matter. These laws were the inspiration of Dolton's atomic theory of matter. Let us study these laws of chemical combination now. The first, laws of constant proportions. According to the laws of constant proportion, a chemical compound always consists of the some elements combined together in the same proportion by weight. The law means that whatever be the source from which a compound is obtained, it is always made up of the same elements in the same weight percentage, this law will become clear from the example. We know that water is a compound. If we do not compose, if we compose some milligrams of water, pure water, by passing the electric current or electricity through it, then 11 grams of hydrogen and 89 grams of oxygen are obtained. Now, if we repeat this experiment by taking pure water from different source like river, sea, well, etc., the same weight of hydrogen and oxygen elements are obtained in every case. This experiment shows that water always consists element and always consists of same two elements, hydrogen and oxygen, combined together in the same constant proportion of 11:89 or 1:8 by weight, and this is the law of constant proportion. Laws of multiple proportion. The second, laws of multiple proportion. According to law of multiple proportion, when two elements combine to form two or more compounds, then the weights of one of these elements which combine with a fixed weight of other element bear a simple ratio to one another. This law means that the element combined is simple multiple or simple ratios of their weights. This law will become more clear from the example. The same two elements, hydrogen and oxygen, combine to form two different compounds, water and hydrogen peroxide. It has been found that in water 2 grams of hydrogen combined with 16 grams of oxygen, whereas hydrogen peroxide, the same 2 grams of hydrogen combined with 32 grams of oxygen. Now, weights of oxygen which combine with a fixed weight 2 grams of hydrogen in the two compounds are 16 and 32 grams respectively, which are in the simple ratio of 16:32 or 1:1:2, and this is the law of multiple proportion. The laws of chemical combination, where the experimental laws. The only logical explanation of the laws of chemical combination is that matter must be made up of minute unit particles which take part in chemical combination is fixed whole numbers. These uniparticles of matter were called atoms. So, in an attempt to explain the laws of chemical combination, John Dolton put forward his atomic theory of matter. Atomic theory of matter. An Indian philosopher, Ahmad, was one of the first person to propose that matters is made of very tiny smallest particles called Parmanu in Hindi. John Dolton called these particles by name of atoms. This word atoms means indivisible, something which cannot be cut or divided in further subdivisions. In 1808, John Dolton gave his atomic theory of matter, which was confirmed by experiments. According to all the matter John Dalton's atomic theory are as follows. Number one, all the atom of a given element are identical in every respect, having the same mass, size and chemical proportion. All matters is made up of very small particles called atoms. It cannot be divided into any further subdivisions. It can neither be created nor be destroyed. Atoms are various kinds. There are many kinds of atoms are in elements. Atoms of different elements differ in mass, size and chemical properties. Chemical combination between two or more elements consist in the joining together of atoms of these elements to form molecules of compounds. The number and kind of atoms in a given compound is fixed. During chemical combination, atoms of different elements combine in a small whole numbers to form compounds. Atoms of the some elements can combine in more than one ratio to form more than one compound. Dear friend, if you like, then you subscribe and share your friends.